Hi, my name's Sophie Godson. I'm a vocational coach at Aspiration Training, and this video is to help you understand how to complete your personal development plan. So when you sign up for Aspiration Training, you will get a personal development plan that you download from Tile 1 on the Learning Hub. And this is how you complete it, basically. So I'll just share my screen. So you should be able to see the personal development plan now. So this is the first page. It just explains what to do. Then you're going to fill out your details, so name, registration date. If you're not sure of this, just ask me and I can provide you with that, or ask your coach if I'm not your coach. Then you're going to select whether it's a general dental practice, specialist, or hospital, or if you're working in an orthodontic centre or something like that, just select other. Or if you do work in a general dental practice and they do specialist treatment, feel free to tick both. If you've selected other, you're going to pop why you've selected other and where you work. So you've got your initial development record. So one is this would indicate a low level of knowledge, skills and behaviours in this area and should be accompanied by actions for development. Number 4, this would indicate a good level of knowledge, skills and behaviours in this area, and the development actions may be less developed throughout the apprenticeship. So what you're going to do is you're going to look at each unit. There's 11 units. So we start with unit 301 and it'll show you the topics for that unit. So you're going to select a rating. So your understanding of this. So there should be a drop down. Enable editing. And it should let me do a drop down. Yeah, there we go. So when you click enable editing, you can then do a little drop down. So I don't understand this at all. I understand this a little bit. I understand a lot about this. I understand this completely. And you're going to select a rating for every single topic. So then we as coaches can have a look at your overall knowledge and see if there's specific areas we need to support you with more. And then you're going to pop in this box here your justification of why you've selected these ratings. So you might have a history of already working with the public. You know, you might have already come across some of these topics. So we want to know where you're at. Once you've filled that out, if you scroll down, so you've got obviously all your units there, unit 304, 305, 306, all the way to unit 311. So choose your ratings for all of those and you pop your justification in the box why you've selected those ratings. Then if you scroll down, you come to your personal development record. So you don't have to fill this out until we ask you to update your personal development plan. So for your induction, all you're going to do is your ratings and your justifications on this page, on page 4. Then when we ask you to update your personal development plan, when you've started the course and you've started unit 301, we'd then like you to start setting some goals and some targets. So if you have a read of this, we link it to the GDC. We've got the developmental outcomes here, A to E, and it shows you here which one corresponds with each letter and what they mean. And there's details here if you're not sure. So what you're going to do is set yourself some goals. So this is for unit 301, so preparing for professional practice in dental nursing. So here's an example for you. I want to develop my understanding of the General Dental Council. I also need to know how they expect me to behave on social media, as I enjoy using Instagram. Then when will this be completed by? So you're going to put today's date. When will this be completed by? So give yourself a realistic target date. When can I complete this by? I'm currently working on unit 301, so I'm going to give myself about a month. How have you developed this area? So, you know, you've worked on unit 301, you've attended the group session, you've discussed this with your practice manager or your mentor, or maybe a dentist. And then this end date is to be completed when you've met that target. So you can set goals for whichever units you want to. So you might have your CPR training coming up soon. So you might want to prepare for that. So then you would scroll down to unit 305 because that's medical emergencies. Where is it? That's 306, that must be here. Yep, so first aid and medical emergencies. So you put today's date, 11 of September 24. Areas of development. I want to prepare and learn about medical emergencies and first aid. When will you complete this by? So if you've got your training booked in, have a look what date that's booked in and pop a realistic date for that. How have you developed this area? So I have attended the CPR training and made notes, etc. And just write a little justification there. Date completed and GDC development outcome. So you need to put the date that the goal was met, and then you're going to scroll to your GDC outcomes and you're going to select which outcome this falls under. So medical emergencies and CPR would be outcome C. I said 3 there. So go back to 3 of 5, and then you're going to put C, and then the date that you completed the course. You don't have to have goals and targets set for every single unit, but every time you update this personal development plan, we'd like you to add 2 to 3 goals. And it's really good practice to get into updating it every couple of months. And by the end of the course, you should have at least 4 personal development plans on your portfolio. So every time you add goals, upload it to your smart assessor as a brand new document. Do not resubmit it unless your coach has asked you to, if you've missed a date or you've missed a GDC outcome, to add that in. That's when you can resubmit it, but upload it as a brand new document. Then you'll notice if you keep scrolling to the very end, there's a reflection activity. Your coach will ask you to do the reflective activity for the unit that's ready to be closed. So, for example, if everything is complete in Unit 302, your health and safety unit, so you've got your workbook, your expert witness testimony, you've been observed, you've done a professional discussion, that unit's all greened off and ready to be closed, you then need to write a reflection, and then you and your coach will put the date of when you close that unit. When you do your reflection, you don't have to upload it to Smart Assessor, but we just need you to have a record of it with the date. And then you can keep adding to that as you close the units. Does that make sense? If not, please get in contact with me or one of your coaches. But yeah, this is a really good way of getting into the habit of doing a personal development plan, understanding the importance of it. Because once you qualify as a dental nurse, you will have to provide the GDC with a personal development plan every year. So yeah, I hope that makes sense, and good luck with the course. I hope you enjoy it, and please let me know if you have any more questions. Thank you.